Happy Friday, HF. Welcome to another Friday edition of the VTV Show. My name is Jasmine Walker and I'll be your host for today. The crew has some nice segments in store for you today. We'll also give some insight on senior superlatives throughout the show. I don't know about you other seniors, but this year has been stressful and chaotic, but we've made it to the final 30 days for our high school careers. With that comes different events and fees that have to be paid, and to help you stay updated on events and costs, next up is Senior Calendar.
It's nearing the end of the school year at HF, and that means it's the last school year for seniors. So, here's some important dates to remember for the senior class of 2024. Prom is happening May 4th, and tickets are $180 and are on sale until 10 p.m. Thursday, April 25th. A DJ and food will be provided with the dance. Next is the senior trip to Six Flags happening on May 11th. Tickets are currently on sale for $80 on GoFan. The report time for the event is 7 p.m. and the event runs from 10 p.m. till 3 a.m. The last day of classes for seniors here at HF is May 16th. Bon Voyage is happening May 17th, 7 to 11 p.m. in the South Building. There will be food, music, senior superlatives, and a senior edition of VTV. Graduation practice is on May 30th from 12:30 to 2. After that, cap and gown distribution goes from 2 till 3:30. Finally is graduation happening on June 2nd and will be from 1 p.m. till 3 p.m. That's all the important dates to remember, seniors. Reporting for VTV, I'm Ewan Duckett.
Last week, some staff and students took the plunge to raise money for Special Olympics. Now we'll bring to you the highlights and stories from the Polar Plunge event.
The Polar Plunge, which took place this past Friday, was a huge success and had a great turnout. There was a lot of participation from both faculty and students, and there were a lot of donations to help Special Olympics reach their goal. Our HF students and staff made a big sacrifice by completely submerging themselves in cold hose water, all while the weather was only 46 degrees outside. Some plungers, like Junior Talani Babawale, plunged multiple times by choice.
I am very cold. I am so ready to change right now. I plunged 2 times. It was an experience, but I'm glad that I got out the way and I can warm up now.
I feel really cold, but it was really fun, and I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad we raised so much money. It was super fun.
It was cold, but it was really, really fun, and glad I could do it.
I think it was for like a really good cause, so I feel like it was something to do for the school, and so it didn't make it as bad.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Both the Homewood and Flossmoor mayors made an appearance, and Mayor Nelson even decided to plunge as well. She was really looking forward to doing it for the cause.
I think this is such a great cause that we're here for today. It's a little chilly, wishing it was a little warmer, but it's going to be fun.
I'm really excited to plunge because it's for a good cause. It's just a little cold, but that's just what we do it for. I gotta add some fun to it. I'm really excited.
This is us before the Polar Plunge! This is us after the Polar Plunge!
Each plunger had to help raise $100 in order to make a plunge. And in all, the event raised over $16,000. Money well earned for a great group of people. Reporting for VTV, I'm Ashira Blakey.
Seniors, we all know about senior superlatives and what they are. VTV featured this year's senior superlatives at Bon Voyage, and we need you to vote for your favorites. To vote for your different superlatives like Best Smile or Best Hair, go to the Google Classroom announcements page and vote. Have you ever thought about what you would do if you won $1 billion? Well, the local Powerball jackpot was up to over $1 billion last week, and one lucky person won it. Here's what students and staff would do if they became an instant billionaire.
This past weekend, the Powerball was up to $1.3 billion. What on earth would you even do with that insane amount of money? To find out, I asked a few students around HF what they would do if they won the insane $1.3 billion jackpot.
Well, first off, I was thinking about giving the money to like the poor, giving it to the, people in need, but I would realize I care a lot about myself, and I probably would spend it all on me.
If I won that much money on the lottery, I would go off the grid. Yeah, that's it.
I would travel the world. Go to all the places that I want to go.
Shoot, I'm gonna buy a crib, I'm gonna buy my mama a crib, I'm gonna buy a bunch of cars, and I'm gonna buy my dream guitar.
Buy a lot of apartments and stuff and become a landlord so I can have more money. But Yeah, I would just like buy my own island and move away.
I would find the best way to gamble the money because I really want the money to go back into the economy. I want to have fun with the money, but I also want to help the economy by gambling it all away and maybe getting into debt. So, I mean, personally.
Just this past Wednesday, juniors took this SAT and upperclassmen took the PSAT. The tests were taken fully digital in our Chromebooks, which is different from last year when it was written. But that isn't the only thing that's going to change for HF concerning school testing. Shadipo and Arsenal have the scoop.
Amidst ongoing debates among Illinois education authorities, there's a buzz about the possibility of high school students having to transition from taking the SAT to the ACT next year as the federally mandated state test. Although both tests measure college readiness, the ACT has 4 sections which include English, math, reading, and science. Meanwhile, the SAT serves up evidence-based reading and writing plus math with an optional essay. According to Assessment Department Chair David Cush, reporting for VTV, I'm Aura Shadipo.
Throughout the years, the SAT has always been on paper here at HF. However, this year, the school has decided to go completely digital, with everything on the old test, including a calculator, on the computer. This decision is especially interesting because this is the last year the SAT will even be taken here at HF, with the class of 2026 being the first to take the ACT. While it may worry some of the adults, it's a mostly supported choice by the students.
I actually think it was a pretty good choice. I mean, it's been paper for so long, but eventually it was going to become digital anyway. So I think it was better now than later down.
The SAT took place this last Wednesday, and according to reports, it seems like it's been a complete success. Reporting for VTV, I'm Cameron Arsenal.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Friday VTV Show. We hope you enjoyed the highlights and maybe even learned a thing or two. Remember to stay tuned in for more content next week. My name is Jasmine Walker. For everyone here at VTV, have a great Friday, HF. Next up is senior calendar helped us all stay organized. What? Have you ever thought about what you would do if you won?